Welcome back, guys. This is Atlakat, and I'm coming back with you with another Steel Division 2 video. We're playing with the Fallschirmjäger 3 on Maverick deployment type. So, we're entering the deployment phase. Right now, we're deploying our vehicles on the highway, moving some of the reconnaissance infantry we have, and an AT gun up to this tree line. A stug is going to be going here, another stug here, reconnaissance unit, and that is the formation we're bringing in with some anti-air. We're bringing two guns, as this is the Fallschirmjäger 1. Fallschirmjäger 3. Every single time I announce this division, I always mix it up with the other one. We're moving to our deployment points. Here beside us, our teammate is also moving towards his deployment points. We can't see him until unless we want to put this all neutral, but we're going to keep it on our end, as we only do that for special events. And deployments are coming through. Right now, he has moved up a reconnaissance. Looks like a motorcycle. And we can see the wave that's coming in. So it seems there's some light tanks. And we're also seeing deployment of reconnaissance armored cars, along with trucks. And now our units have been deployed. We're moving our recon and our AT gun into placement. At this point, they have to go into by foot. And we'll see what the Soviet team is going to counter in this area here. We're already starting to see a tank. Pretty sure this is a member of the clan. If I'm not mistaken, this is Peanut Cheese. It's moving up a half track up here with, looks like it to be an AT gun. It's about to walk into an ambush to this reconnaissance squad, and they take it out. And we're getting shot right now by his T-34. It's doing some damage towards our lads. Bring another stug up here. And this is being deployed over here. We'll try to keep a track more of the deployments as well as the match goes on. Our squad is actually retreating after those shots from that T-34-85. And we got, I think, a reconnaissance squad coming up. I want to know why they're going up by themselves. Maybe he's trying to take a good viewpoint of my infantry squads, but it turns out it's a machine gun. And their stug over here is firing and just took out a Sherman tank. And we got an M3A1 hiding over here. Oh, and just got taken out by the stug too. And the stug is engaging. Oh, just took out another armored car. That stug is an ace right now. And right now it's firing at the half track and the infantry. And that's right there. Then we're moving up a squad up. we finally brought the mortars up. Sorry, we've been looking so much at the front line that we haven't paid attention to the rear. But we're bringing up some mortars to deal with the AT guns and suppress the tanks. Right now we're suppressing them. The T-34 is actually retreating. And our front line's a little bit quiet. We only have the Stug right now firing. Taking out a AT gun in the process. That Stug has been on fire right now. And let's see what else is going on in the front. We have the right now pushing. It seems like one of their command units or commanders is by itself here in this one flag. It's going to get killed as soon as it comes into the town. Nothing interesting is going on over there. And it gets destroyed. I'm not sure what that accomplishment there was, but there you have it. At the moment, we're at the lead. Our mortars are trying to work on the tank, but we're noticing that the AT gun is still active, and I believe it's fired at the Stug. While the Stug is engaging that M4 A3. Oh, and the Stug gets taken out. And the T-34 is charging at the AT gun. Playing extremely aggressive. Will be able to take out the AT gun that way. Looks like he will. It's a good strategy to take it out. But T-34 is taken out by the Stug. The same Stug that's been watching this entire roadway right here. And you can see the path of destruction it's caused. Another T-34 is still fired into the tree line. These guys have moved up a little bit too far. And our poor mortars are getting counter battery right now. But they're going to try to suppress. They've also taken out this AT gun in the process. And with this deck, we want to work on using these mortars as early as possible and then working up towards our artillery. We have plenty of Stugs watching this roadway. Oh, he's engaging this Stug here. The ace falls back as he goes back to watching the road. T-34 is also falling back into the tree line as they press us on all sides, but so far everything has been holding pretty well. There's no major breakthroughs. There is some advances, but nothing that can be handled. There's a coin stagger right here. This has to be the 16 Panzer. It's not really doing anything. And we're still engaging it with mortars. Everything's pretty quiet at the moment. Nobody's really fighting. There's small little rushes here and there, but nothing that it's really pressing forward. There's another AT gun here. Bringing up another anti-tank gun. As there's no control here yet. And they're watching. He's watching this road, which is a very effective strategy. Which is why we're removing our Stugs and vehicles right here. This one area. Stug is out back, ready to shoot. Let's see what he fires on. He's firing on some infantry. And now we've moved the Stug into the tree line here. But this is the idea, to take this T-34 out since it's been penetrated. This reconnaissance plane is being attacked heavily. And it was just shot down. And because of that, we ended up missing the duel between the T-34 and the Stug, with the Stug claiming this entire area, but being knocked down in the process by that AT gun here, which is actually a really good placement by him. And we should have seen that coming. Mortars are being placed on fire and well. And it's always effective to bring mortars out, like I said, early. They're good at any phase, but they're just extremely good at suppressing tanks, any heavy guns, AA guns, anything that's in the vicinity that they can shoot. As you can see, it's actually pretty good distance as well. And I've always had really good luck bringing these guys out and causing a lot of havoc. Right now we got a push on the right from the Allied team. We're trying to fire on this AT gun to get rid of it so we can push a little bit more armor into the forest. We do have some squads here. We do have this recon squad making its way up to this building here, but they're going to be in range of this half track. So what do we do? And we're shooting at the AT gun over there. Best to get rid of it. We got some supplies because now it's phase B. We're still holding on to our little part. It seems like these guys have been able to make their way through the open field somehow. Seems like this half track can't see them, or just can't shoot them. It's not in range. It's quite deadly though. And that was just a truck that was destroyed. But they're trying to clear out that building. Another squad's coming out to support. Nice, knock him out. Now pushing towards the flag. This is what's dangerous here. We got a off map coming through. The AT gun's still not out, and I'm sure this off map is targeting one specific area. What a ballsy move. The fact that they got through too. And he hit the most important thing we had on the map right now, which is our mortars, actually. Kind of suicidal, but I guess it works. These guys are only worth 65 points. I'm not sure what that was worth. Maybe 170 points. So I'd argue to find out if that was actually worth it. It did shut off my mortars, and I think the trade was okay, maybe. What else did it knock out? Just knocked out the two mortars, I think. It has also paralyzed our air defenses. These guys are kind of cheap too. Oh, that's another one down. So I guess it's worth it in the end. But we've got some reconnaissance units into the flag, and we're also bringing up our own off-road or off-map. Oh, and the half-track was knocked out. Did not actually see that. And looks like they're bringing up some really... a lot of armor. We're prepared to take it on. These are 1944s. So they're worth at least, I think, 110 points. Or 105 points, if I'm correct. So at the moment right now, our Stugs are going to be a bit outmatched. So we'll see what we can do. We got them dispersed. I'm going to be bringing more armor up too, because now we got an actual serious threat coming up. And here's a combined effort from mechanized infantry and the T-34 platoon. Fallschirmjäger is trying to make their way in open field with T-34s in the vicinity. We could probably see them pretty soon, or if not, we're looking at them right now. Just got to make it a little bit further up. And despite taking the flag, it's in danger from this T-34 attack. Excuse me, guys. And where's the off map? Oh, right here. I think it was brought in to deal with this, because there was a lot of infantry being trapped in that forest. And here comes the mass platoon making their way in force. You can see. This Fallschirmjäger squad is trying to see if we can get close enough to intercept them. Oh, one T-34 just took a round. It's engaging a Stug over here. At this distance, the Stug's going to be vulnerable, and it's knocked out. This is as close as we can get. We just knock out a T-34. Stug is reloading, but it's up against 3, so it needs to pop off around now. It misses and gets knocked out. And we're in complete danger now. Another Stug is making its way up. We got some AT guns placed around here. So we're going to try to hold them off, and we're pretty well equipped for it. It's just those T-34s are going to be a problem. This deck is, especially with the anti-tank, is not the best equipped, I would say. It is quite vulnerable. But if you know how to play with the Stugs, you can really break down these T-34s. Really is about ambushing them too. But right now, what are we going to ambush? The Panther shows up. It's under fire from all sides. It's knocked out. They're still dealing with that issue here, which is also bleeding into my area. And they're able to capture the flag completely with these T-34s just driving around. What I would have done is stayed off the roads. This was a little too ballsy of him, I would say. Ooh, T-34 is knocked out. Now it's engaging 2 assault guns. Another one's knocked out. Oh, he takes out a Stug. Ooh, T-34 takes some damage. Will it take out the Stug? It's close. Stug's still alive. Oh, it bounced right off of it. I think it might get the Stug. Oh, it still hasn't knocked out the Stug. Oh, and the Stug wins. Oh, I did not remember that from this match. That was actually quite exciting. And in a row, all 3 T-34s are stopped. Oh, and he was defeated. Oh, why did he quit? We're still about to enter into phase C. There's still plenty of time to come back. Oh, and this AT gun has just been going ham over here. Ooh, another Stug was knocked out, I think. Actually, I'm not sure what was knocked out. Our off map is coming here. Trying to sneak it up. And we got more Fallschirmjäger coming up to take back this entire area here. And a brutal off map is coming. And that's meant to clear out the entire area. This tank actually took some heavy damage from the off map. Oh, and they're able to take out a transporter. Seems like this AT gun's a bit busy. There's an infantry squad attacking. This AT gun's ambushing here on this side of the road. Anything that's coming down. Look at that viewpoint he has. Oh, he scored a hit. Oh, you see it blow up in the distance. Oh, another one just got picked off. They're manning that, ready to go. Oh, and a Cromwell's down. Not much happening over here. Everything's just getting prepped for an assault with the howitzers. T-34's engaging the AT gun. See if this AT gun gets it. You can see the aircraft in the air. The battle all around us. Oh, T-34's also knocked out. Look at the graveyard it's caused. Now these howitzers are doing some work on the position in front of us. Just so we can capture this flag. This flag has been traded over a few times now. With the red team holding on more of it. The entire city has been captured. Ooh, and there's like heavy progress on the left hand side too. And the right is still being pushed, but generally all over the front everybody's making successes. We're still a little bit behind, I would say. That's due to the fact that we're also dealing with the after effects of here. They're bringing up another T-34. Pretty sure this is AI at this point. Ooh, launching another attack here. And it looks like it's a pretty sizable attack. Oh, and the half track was knocked out. The Jeep's being ambushed. So is this tank here. It's coming forward, but it's getting smacked around by the by the Stugs. They're gonna knock out that that Jumbo. Oh, smacking him up right now with this AT gun. This AT gun's been really holding its own against everybody. This one's under fire. There's another one here. Stugs back in action. And we didn't, I don't think we recorded the death of that. At that Jumbo. That Jumbo got away. No, Jumbo got away. T-34 is coming up. And it might get picked off by the Stugs. Oh, round bounce right off of it. This range is quite dangerous, actually. Doing some damage to the Stug. Stug gets knocked out. Yeah, this range is extremely deadly towards the T-34 is extremely deadly. And the other Stug gets knocked out as well. And that's 3 Stugs killed in that one area. Gotta be very careful not to get too close. Or I mean, be too far away. If not, we're gonna be at a disadvantage. So we gotta make sure we're as close as possible. At least 1,000 meters. I'm bringing up more artillery to support the defense. There's still infantry here. They can stop any armored push. This Jumbo's firing. Another engineer squad is down. So infantry-wise, our guys are killing it. But we're really outranged when it comes to armor. Usually when I play this side or this specific area here, I have heavier armor. There are plenty of matches we've had on the channel before that we play with the Hungarians on this side here, and we used real heavy armor to get all the way up here. Now we're on the opposite side here, and we don't have any of that armor. We only have Stugs. So this is what we're going to be dealing with, taking out any type of tanks. It's going to be these AT guns, the Stugs, and if they can get close enough to the Fallschirmjäger. Infantry-wise, we got them outmatched, but the armor is going to become a massive, massive problem. And I mean, we're holding our own against, 2 players right now. But it is becoming a little bit overwhelming. The Stugs can only do so much. And we got to get close. They don't got a rotating turret. I mean, so they're going to always have to be in the ambush position in order to be effective. But we can try to rain down as much artillery as possible. Here goes that aircraft dropping some rockets and knocking out a Panzer IV. They're getting a little close. They're actually claiming the force as we speak. They're making a really determined push with only 5 minutes left on the clock. And these anti-air guns are really effective if you can get them in mass like this. Oh, we just took out that fighter aircraft. Oh, look at that crash. Yeah, these anti-air guns are really good in mass. They're really good for ambushes. Oh, T-34 just got knocked out as soon as it came through the forest. Another one's trying to break through. At this range, the Stugs are going to be quite deadly. Right now, we got a duel at close range. Oh, and he takes the Stug out again. And despite the Stugs performing good, they have been struggling against these T-34s. And even here, at you had right around 1,000 meters, still couldn't do it. So we're just going to set the entire force on fire. They're not going to make it past here anyway. You got plenty of AT guns to stop them. And these squads are actually retreating. And we got another Stug moving up. AT guns are going to work. Ooh, spalling. That's a actually smaller T-34. Ooh, it's picked off, blown. Now we got heavy artillery strikes because we got to do it all over again. Hitting this entire location hard. And I think something died in there. Yep, that little pile of metal says something. So we got enough fire support to keep them away. They could probably take this, and that's about it. They wouldn't make any advancements towards our flag. We're just too well entrenched. That Jumbo's coming into range again. That Jumbo could definitely take out, or Jumbo will definitely take out this Stug. Oh, now it's in range. That recon unit just got taken out. Another fighter bomber's coming in, but it's being thrown away by these wonderful little guns. And this AT gun just won't stop killing things. Oh, it just took out a Churchill. Look at the carnage it's caused completely right here. It just won't stop murdering things. Fallschirmjäger are making their way up to take the forest. In the last 2 minutes, there's still some infantry left in the actual forest, but they're under artillery fire. Oh, they're under heavy fire from the Fallschirmjäger, as they're on the hunt feature. Looks like Jumbo is back in action, but I think it's vulnerable to that AT gun. Fallschirmjäger's coming up. Oh, excuse me. Hunting forward as the fronts start to collapse. And we recapture the forest. Setting up artillery strikes to completely cover this area. More Stugs are taking positions as we start replacing the losses that we took earlier. And the Fallschirmjäger is going to be able to deal with this infantry pretty easily. One of the reasons why I like this division so much. It's the first division I ever played with, and it's got a close place in my heart. It's got its vulnerabilities, but I always enjoy playing with it. Stug is firing at that machine gun. Looks like there's a T-34 coming out of here. And that's the end of the match. Let's take a look at the results. Oh, he didn't do too bad, actually. Look at that. That's actually pretty good. As you guys remember from the historical team game we had, this guy had only 2 matches. I don't know how many matches he has now, but he's on one of ours as, you know, not actually with the clan. This is independent from the clan. This is just a 10v10 that we stumbled upon. And we did really good, despite being attacked by 2 players. Let's look at the chronology of everything that was knocked out. Kills. Stug was... Oh, look at Jumbo was killed by a Stug. And look at the amount of units that Stug got. Another Stug got another T-34-85. This Pack 40, which is just... If you guys remember, it was just killing everything on the highway. Took a T gun, a half track, a Jeep, a Cromwell. It's also got an T-34. I remember seeing that. Where's the Churchill? I swear I saw Churchill also get blown. I've seen a lot of stuff get destroyed by an AT gun. This took out some half tracks. Nothing spectacular. Jeep and recon unit. Flamethrowers. T-34, T-34, 76. And the Fallschirmjäger with the infantry. And our losses were mostly Pack 40s, Stugs, some mortars. Seems like it's mostly Stugs, really. Some Fallschirmjäger. Oh, we also ended up losing that. That was a huge hit. But not the worst. There was still another one in reserve if we needed it. And that was definitely a good game. Played a few times with this guy. He did really good. And let me see if there's anything else we need to look at. Oh, click the bell. Like if you like this type of content. Subscribe. It always helps us out. We're trying to get to 150 so we can do our raffle. You know, we're going to be giving out a DLC, maybe the game. 3 people are going to get it. Maybe you're looking at the new DLC that's coming out for Steel Division 2. Here's an opportunity to get it. I would subscribe. Share the videos. See if you guys can get more people to come out here and see us. You know, we're always trying to grow. Trying to grow the community. So, catch you guys in the next video.